Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to MaxCubeGaming News, guys. And this week it's going to be a rapid fire news week, as there's going to be one major topic that is going to affect the future of E3. We have the update on the latest Resident Evil game and how successful it's been. And for those who are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that's hard to say, there's a game coming out related to a 2020 novel that is pretty unique, and I'll be talking more about it. So if you like what you see, don't forget to like, share, comment your thoughts, and subscribe, as we are on our way to our second goal of 750 subscribers. Those who subscribe, DM me on Instagram, MaxCube_gaming, to claim your prize. So we shall begin with the first article, as Ubisoft is no longer attending E3 2023 and will host its own event in June. Now guys, this is what the company says, that they're deciding to move in a different direction. This is not the first and not only that I'll be talking about company that's backing out of E3, but this is huge because now E3 is running out of major company, AAA companies in their programming. Sony's backed out, Microsoft has backed out, Nintendo has backed out. Now you have Ubisoft backing out, and two other which I'll be speaking of shortly. Ubisoft is no longer attending this year's physical E3 event. This is by VGC, so Video Game Chronicles. Last month, the Assassin's Creed publisher became the first major company to publicly commit to attending the revamped of E3, which is due to take place in June, as the traditional venue of the Los Angeles Convention Center. However, in a statement issued directly to VGC, the company said is now decided to move a different direction and will instead be holding its own Ubisoft Forward live event June 12th in Las Vegas, guys. So as you guys can see, they are going to be announcing stuff like Forza Sports and pretty much other things like Assassin's Creed, but is indicating right now that, and I quote, E3 has fostered unforgettable moments across the industry throughout the years. A spokesperson from Ubisoft addressed that. While we initially intended to have the official E3 presence, we've made these subsequent decisions to move in a different direction, and we'll be holding a Ubisoft live event on the 12th of June in Las Vegas. So this is pretty jarring situation when it comes to now another major AAA company backing out. Nintendo, like I said before, Xbox has already committed, both of them has already committed to backing out. And then yeah, E3 now organizer RE4 claimed that the unnamed AAA companies, in addition to indie darlings and tech hardware firms, have committed to make their return. So hopefully they do have some type of major AAA companies coming in, at least showing some showcases, showing some hardware, showing something that's worth watching. E3 is taking a huge hit, especially as it began to decline in 2019, and obviously 2020 really made it hard for this event to pretty much continue having their major AAA companies and major gaming companies be part of. And it has only gotten worse, as in the same time that Ubisoft called out, now Sony and Tencent, Sega and Tencent have confirmed they will not be attending as well, guys. So this all happened on Monday after Ubisoft announced that they were gonna back out. Sega and Tencent have also planned that they're not gonna be part of the event. And this is also by Sega. After carefully considering, we decided not to participate in the E3 2023 exhibition, states Sonic publisher Sega to IGN. We look forward to sharing more information on announcements and unannounced projects in the future. End quote. A Tencent spokesman also report confirmed that the gaming publishment division Level Infinite won't be attending E3. And once again, it's indicating Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation are not gonna be part of E3, you guys. It's looking quite grim for E3. Once again, 3 major AAA companies are backing out: Ubisoft, Sega, Tencent, along with big major companies Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony are all backing out. PlayStation, Xbox are backing out of this year's E3, which means who knows what the lineup's going to be. Maybe Steam, Vault could probably be there and give some content about what they're going to moving forward with, like CS:GO 2. And other major AAA companies probably be there to give life to E3. What are your thoughts? Do you think E3 as a whole is done? You don't think it's going to last, or do you think that maybe down the road, these major companies could get some type of good deal by these conventions to attend? So next, moving forward, congratulations to Resident Evil 4 Remake, as it becomes the second best launch ever in Capcom's history. Capcom says the game has sold 3 million copies in its first 2 days, you guys. That is pretty huge, as Resident Evil 4 is one of the most beloved games in the RE franchise as a whole, so it's not pretty much a surprise. It looks amazing, gameplay is smooth, and I will be playing it very soon, so definitely check that out on my Twitch and on YouTube, of course. So in the article, once again by VGC, the publisher has claimed that the game has sold over 3 million units, in its first 2 days, which is, if it's accurate, making it the second fastest game in its series to hit that milestone. The game has sold faster than 2012 Resident Evil 6. It's the only game that sold faster, with 4.5 million copies in the first days. And the company has led its biggest record by Monster Hunter World, which it released with 600 million units in 2018. The last Resident Evil RE franchise or titles to have a mark as this impressive 300 million units in 4 days for RE Village and Resident Evil 2 Remake, you guys. So yeah, very, very impressive by Capcom. As you can see here in the article, RE7 shipped 2.5 million in 4 days. RE3 Remake did 2 million in 5 days. And it's pretty cool because the original title, RE4, in the GameCube did 1.6 million, and in PS2 did 2 million. So it outsold the original release of this game. So for those who have played RE4 Remake, what are your thoughts of the game? Do you think it deserves this positive acclaim, and are you surprised that it sold this successfully? You know, with the release of it on PS4, Xbox Series X and S, and PS5, especially that PC is released as well, I'm seeing that a good projection from Capcom moving forward when it comes to RE4. But what are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments below. And yeah, this game's also enjoyed the largest stream launch ever in the series with 168,000 current streamers, current players showing love to RE4. But yeah, let me know your comments. And we're gonna finish it off with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A darker, more mature game is in development, you guys. This is once again by the VGC, and it's about The Last Ronin. Very, very cool. It's a graphic novel based on the Last Ronin, which came out 2020, and the game is meant to be a darker version of the franchise. TMNT usually is a lighthearted, kids-friendly show, kid-friendly comics. Even the movies back in the day were all kid-friendly, but this goes a darker turn. For those who don't know, little spoiler ahead, the Ninja Turtles go through a huge change. Certain people, certain huge players in the TMNT franchise pass, and in results you have the Last Ronin. They don't quite show who that particular turtle is, but it's known that within the comics, midway through the comics, they reveal it. So if they do show this 5-issue miniseries and turn it into a game, it's going to be quite interesting how they're going to develop it. So in the interview with Polygon, Paramount Globe's senior vice president for games, Doug Rosen, said the game would be a third-person action RPG and cited the recent God of War comparison. Given the nature of the story, the game will mainly be single adventure, opposed to multiplayer friendly nature of a TMNT game. And The Last Ronin was originally written by the TMNT creator Kevin Easterman and Peter Lonergan, and is set in a darker version of New York. So the city is ruled by Shredder's grandson, and only one of the 4 turtles remain alive. Obviously, please, no spoilers, guys, for those who actually read the comics. I've actually read it. I know who it is. And it's a very impressive take to the franchise. Once again, coming from the lighthearted version to a more greedier, adult, bloodier, John Wick type of feel. I'm quite intrigued of how it's going to be with the RPG third-party adventure aspect, comparing it to God of War, which is highly successful. But let's see what occurs. Hopefully they come out with a trailer and we can react to it. So yeah, leave in the comments below, who is your favorite TMNT character, which is your favorite turtle, and let's start the debate there. And who do you think is going to be, no spoilers obviously, just give me a color of the band, and then from there we'll just begin the debate. So yeah guys, I really appreciate everybody who stopped by. Every week we are trying to release at least one gaming news video, and I'm going to start doing some reactions. Always check on for some Call of Duty clips, some highlights, and I am live almost every single day playing Hogwarts Legacy, which I'm trying to finish, and some Call of Duty Modern Warfare for some ish and giggles. So once again, have a good morning, good afternoon, and have a good night. Like, share, and subscribe to win your free custom Pokemon cards packs, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Cheers.